It was September 12th, 2005. 15 years ago. And it was finally happening. After nearly a decade of planning and preparations, Christopher Newport University's Ferguson Center for the Arts Concert Hall was opening its doors for the very first time and welcoming guests from Hampton Roads and far beyond for a gala opening night performance by Broadway's original Phantom, Michael Crawford, with Skitch Henderson and the New York Pops. Hello, my name is Bruce Bronstein. I'm the executive director of the Ferguson Center. And this is Ferguson Center's 15th anniversary celebration spotlight. Well, it's certainly been a busy 15 years. Back when we opened, I was the center's director of marketing and communications. And there were so many details to take care of for the opening. From press lists and staffing and ticketing and seating, and it went on and on. It was almost overwhelming. But what I remember most was the excitement. We knew what we were doing was going to be transformative. We were breathing life into this stunning, new, IMPay-designed performing arts center and welcoming 1,700 guests for the first time. Opening night had to be special. Opening night had to be spectacular. We had to leave an impression. And boy, did we. At the time, there was no bigger show on Broadway than the Phantom of the Opera, and no bigger star than Michael Crawford, who had performed the role more than 1,300 times, winning both the Olivier and the Tony Awards for Best Actor in a Musical in the process. So we signed Crawford, but we still needed to find the right band to accompany him. It took a little negotiating, and there certainly were some sleepless nights along the way. But the stars finally aligned, and we secured Skitch Henderson and the New York Pops. Skitch Henderson, the Grammy-winning conductor, was a musical legend who had lent his considerable talents to the likes of Judy Garland, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, and Johnny Carson, before he founded the New York Pops, who made their home in New York's famed Carnegie Hall.
Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me.
Michael Crawford's performance with Skitch Henderson and the New York Pops at the Ferguson Center was the only time they ever played together. And this historic performance set the stage for everything that was to come. Since opening, we always believed that world class can mean different things to different people, and we want to present something for everyone. And when you look back, it's been a dazzling array of the finest artists and attractions in the world. I think you'll agree that some of the brightest stars and biggest names have graced our stages. In this episode, we're going to take a look at some of the legends who have performed here. Many of you will remember seeing blues legend B.B. King, whose first sellout performance was just a couple of weeks after our opening in 2005. We were lucky enough to welcome him again with another packed house during his farewell tour in August of 2008.
I gave you a brand new Ford. But you said, I want a Cadillac. I bought you a $10 dinner. You said, thanks for the snack. I'll let you live in my penthouse. You said it was just a shack. I gave you 7 children, and now you want to give them back.
Much more recently, another legend visited Ferguson Center to say goodbye as we welcomed the incomparable Joan Baez during her farewell tour in April of 2019.
You're not nostalgic. Well, give me another word for it. You're so good with words and at keeping things vague. 'Cause I need some of that vagueness now. It's all come back too clearly. I once loved you dearly, and if you're offering me diamonds and rust, I've already paid.
Perhaps you were one of the lucky ones who got to see the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, live on the concert hall stage when she visited the Ferguson Center back in 2009.
Said she can come on home, fella. The doctor said, take it easy. Woman is love and wasn't much to I ran her to his shing shang Sometimes it hurts.
And yet another last chance concert opportunity. Crosby, Stills, and Nash performed here in March of 2014 on what was likely their final tour together.
I am yours. You are mine, you are what you are. You make it hard. Remember what we've said and done and felt about each other. Oh, babe, have mercy. Don't let the past remind us of what we are not now. I am not dreaming. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard.
And the list could go on and on. From Johnny Mathis and Liza Minnelli to Gladys Knight and Tom Jones. And no Ferguson Center list of legends is complete without Tony Bennett, who opened the Music and Theater Hall back in 2004 and sold out 2 concerts in the concert hall in 2006 and 2011.
When I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you, just the way you look tonight. Oh, but you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you just the way you look tonight.
As we celebrate our 15th anniversary, we want to share your Ferguson Center stories too. In this episode, we'll hear from John Lawson, community leader and executive chairman of W.M. Jordan Company.
The off-Broadway Wizard of Oz, my son tried out for one of the parts and got it. And to have him on the stage and watching him, he was a munchkin. That was obviously very, very special. Andrea Bocelli was a grand night. That was over the top. Tony Bennett, he was amazing. Brian Wilson, I'd always been a fan, but to have him there, that was a special time too. When the kids were little, we had the whole family there a lot. And in fact, we always bought extra tickets for friends. But when the kids started going off to college and everything, grabbed who we could. You know, the Ferguson Center has helped us come together as a community, and I think that, you know, we can continue to do even more of that. Significant things happen because you have a vision, and because usually one person or a couple people won't give up on it. They pursue it because they know it's the right thing to do, and they know that to have significant accomplishments in your life, you gotta shoot for big goals.
Well, I guess that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. And I hope you enjoyed our first episode of Ferguson Center's 15th Anniversary Spotlight. In the comments section below, you can find links to songs and videos from the artists that we mentioned. Also in the comments section will be contact information if you'd like to share your Ferguson story with us. On behalf of Christopher Newport University and the Ferguson Center for the Arts, thanks for sharing our 15th anniversary with us. And we can't wait to have you back in the theater. But until then, don't worry. I saved you a seat.